Welcome back to a brand new episode of GC360, filmed right here in our Garden City, New York media studios. I'm your host, Victoria, and on this show we chat about everything from breaking news to common everyday topics such as relationships, business, sports, finance, education, and health. And now you can stream our GC360 podcast on all popular listening platforms. This episode is sponsored by Alliance Services, helping older adults to continue to live well and independent. On this episode of GC360, we explore a path for leaving the city life behind and moving to the suburbs. Joining me today in studio to help us navigate buying or selling a property in 2021 are my special guests from the McCooey Olivieri Team at Compass Realty, co-founders Patrick McCooey and Alexander Olivieri. Patrick and Alexander are lifetime Long Island residents that partnered to form the McCooey Olivieri Team. Family owned and operated, the McCooey Olivieri Team at Compass helped their clients buy and sell luxury homes throughout New York using a combination of cutting-edge technology and creative marketing strategies. Whether you are buying or selling your property, you can trust them with their experienced team of agents that will make your real estate transaction seamless and successful. Thank you guys for joining me in studio today.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. So before we dive right in, I want to congratulate you on your office opening right here on 7th Street.
Yeah, thank you. It's great.
And I heard our friend Judy Sue just joined your team.
She did. She's terrific.
I heard you have a team of like 10?
Yes.
10 of us now,
awesome.
yeah.
It's just you two guys and the rest females?
One other male.
One other male,
Yeah,
females.
one other.
That's awesome. So let's dive right into these questions. Patrick, I understand before becoming a realtor, you had a successful career on Wall Street. So when did you discover you had a passion for real estate?
I've really always had a passion for real estate. I remember as a young kid, after church, driving around the North Shore with my parents, they'd love to look at homes and then we'd go have lunch or whatever, but I've always really loved real estate. I would be the guy on the train that, opened the New York Times and instead of reading the finance section, which I should have been doing because that was my job, I go straight to real estate. And there were no Zillows, there was no websites, there was nothing. That's how you found out about real estate. So I would just dive right in. My sister she was a realtor and she encouraged me about 20 years ago to get my license. And I did, and I was doing it part-time. And now I'm doing it full-time as of about 7 years ago. And I just really love it, I always have.
Sounds like you were born to do it.
Yeah.
As cliche as it sounds, it's true sometimes. So Alex, how does your team use technology and marketing to help your clients buy or sell these luxury homes?
A lot of ways. Personally, I have a very high-tech drone, 4K Ultra HD pictures, video.
Wow.
So we create, aerial photography content, if it's videos, neighborhood tours, all that. Beyond the drone, we have professional photographers that do Matterport, floor plans, everything. So you're just clicking through the home as you go virtually. With the virtual showings, for instance, we sold a home to someone in California that never stepped foot on Long Island.
That's insane. Just from all the videos and
just
everything
the videos, the Matterport,
Wow.
the virtual showings. So that's all covered. As far as websites go, we're on every possible website there is in the real estate world, which there are hundreds of them, going into, websites that only cater to China. As we have clientele coming from there as well, overseas, everything. Publications, we do publications from Manhattan out to the Hamptons. So you'll probably see us in a number of them.
Wow, yeah.
And then also with the staging, we also offer virtual staging. So if you don't have the budget or just don't have the time or the energy to do it or don't want us to do it, we can virtually stage your entire home, which is, costs very little and it looks like it is actually staged.
Wait, so virtual staging is like, it's not actually in the house, but you do.
Empty
Oh my God, that's so
rooms,
cool.
and we can put in everything we
Wow.
need to put in. Yeah.
That's incredible.
You should see it. Alex does it himself. And
Oh my God.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
That's incredible. You guys are like movie director, realtors, Wall Street, you do it all.
We do it all.
So speaking of this technology, how has it helped you to abide by all the COVID rules and regulations when you're showing these homes?
So pretty much everything is streamlined thanks to Compass. Everything is digitalized, so you have all the COVID disclosures on your phone, on your laptop prior to even showing up to the property. We have QR codes generated, so when people do get to the open house, if they haven't already filled that stuff out, they can simply take out their phone, scan the QR code, and that pulls up the disclosures, that pulls up the sign-in sheet, so they're not touching pens or papers and everything. And of course, we're abiding by all the guidelines set by New York State with, one group in at the home at a time, gloves, masks, booties. We try to be the only ones touching things in the home, just to limit the amount of people touching it, just God forbid. But we really go above and beyond to make sure everyone is safe and, is not concerned about that issue. And of course, we do have everyone's phone numbers and emails. So God forbid, again, if there was, an incident, we can contact everyone and, trace everything back to the origin.
So modernized and sanitary. That's what I'm getting.
Very much so.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So the slogan you guys often use in your marketing is from Manhattan to Montauk. This past year, since the pandemic started, we were all under a quarantine, and we witnessed a surge in families from New York City wanting to move to that more suburban lifestyle and come here to Long Island. Why do you think they seek to make this move to Long Island and buy the home?
I never like to answer a question with a question, but I'm going to. It's like, why wouldn't you want to live here? Everyone in Manhattan and Brooklyn, you might have kids, you might have, be working from home. The answer is really space. I mean, it's without a doubt, the first thing on people's minds when they're cramped in a city apartment. Long Island is amazing, and I'm very biased. I mean, I grew up here. I've lived here most of my adult life. It has everything. I mean, it really has everything. There's 250 miles of coastline, some of the most beautiful beaches in the world, vineyards, horse farms, golf courses, you name it, we've got it. And on top of that, couple it with some of the finest schools in the country. I mean, really, they really are. And they're very easy to commute to Manhattan once everyone starts to go back. So it's just an amazing place to live. It really is.
Also, with millennials, pets, dogs, that's a big thing. If you don't have kids, you probably have a dog. And a lot of millennials, they're buying homes just so their dog has a backyard to run around.
That's so true. I would do that for my dogs. So just run around and have the lawn.
Yeah. So having these backyards, I mean, up to, an acre or whatever it is, even if it's a smaller home, you have a sizable backyard for kids, for pets, for entertaining, for parties, for family events, you name it. So space really, like Pat mentioned, is the big factor that is involved when you move from the city out to Long Island.
Okay, so someone has decided to finally leave the city and make that move to Long Island. Walk me through the process on how they would go about that.
Call us. Just simply reach out. It's really that simple. We will walk you through everything. The first thing you do is get your apartment or your townhouse or whatever it is listed. If we don't think it's a fit that we should list it, we have a network of team in Manhattan that we can refer to, that we work with constantly, and then get the property listed, and then we can start looking out here and figuring out where exactly you want to be, what you're looking for, how many bedrooms, where, what schools are important to you. And then we basically hold your hand all the way through the process, between, getting the offer accepted, inspections, appraisals, all of the legwork we do. And it really doesn't end there, because we have, all of our clients are still, past clients are constantly in contact with us. I need a plumber, I need this, I need a contractor, and we walk them through that as well. So we don't just sell the house and walk away. We're totally involved for the rest of your life, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, yeah.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So it's as simple as contacting you guys, reach out.
Exactly.
And we'll get the ball rolling.
Wow, that's awesome. Now, staging a home to sell or buy a luxury home can totally be a process. I understand Compass offers two great programs. There's the Concierge Program and a bridge loan program that can help offer some relief to home buyers and sellers. Can you tell us a little bit more about these programs and how they work?
Yep, so I'll take the Concierge Program. So pretty much it's a program that offers our clients up to 5% of the list price, as high as $30,000. It's on a charge card. You just have to meet certain requirements with your credit score. But that allows us to come, walk through the home, see what needs to be updated, if it's updating a kitchen, bathroom, painting, refinishing floors, swapping out light fixtures, landscaping. I mean, you name it. That's why we're there, is to tell you where that money is best spent. And, I forgot to mention staging, the most important of them all. So all these tools have helped us not only sell the homes very quickly, as fast as 1-2 days on the market, but also for the highest prices in certain neighborhoods. For instance, my favorite example is this house that we did this program. We renovated the basement. We put in a bathroom. We refinished floors, light fixtures, landscaped. I fully staged the entire home. By doing that, we were able to go 10% higher than the asking price where we took the offer. Before even it hit the market, technically, I sent out photos to some clients and some, my network of agents to see if they had anyone interested. And we got an over asking offer before it even hit the market. So just for instance, to give you a little idea of it, $1 million house, 10% over asking, you're talking about $100,000.
Wow.
Based off of where we were originally going to list it, it actually turned out to be a 20% gain from that original list price prior to the renovations. So you're talking somewhere between $100,000 and $200,000 increase based off a $30,000 investment. So, and it sold in the first day, 50 plus groups coming through the open house. We actually had to extend the open house to 5 hours long to accommodate all these people trying to get into this one home to buy it. And it was just out of this world. So that's,
Wait, so this concierge program, if I'm understanding, you lend us the money, right? And then I do whatever renovations you suggest or I want on the house, and then I get it back at closing.
It's totally up to you. It gets paid at closing, so
and it's also
0%
zero.
interest.
Wow, that's insane.
So,
And this is only with Compass, right? Because
Correct.
I've never heard of it before.
Only Compass offers this program.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it really is.
Wow.
And then
Really
with the bridge loan, I'll let Pat take that one.
This is another program that only Compass offers. And I found it to be amazing because we constantly get the question, I call it chicken and the egg, okay? Which came first? Should I sell first? Should I buy first? If I can't buy first, that means I probably have most of my equity that is in this house. How do I get at that equity to purchase the next house? And I don't want to be homeless, and I don't, all these questions. So it actually does exactly what it says. It's a bridge to get you into your next home, whether you're upsizing or downsizing. You take the equity out of your home for whether it be the down payment on your new house, and up to 6 months of your mortgage payments on your existing home at 0%. It's insane.
Wow.
It's absolutely insane. But it really facilitates buyers and sellers to be able to get them into their next home, because it's scary. Not everyone is willing to take a risk. I'm gonna go buy another house, whether you have the capital or not. But this really brings it down to a much calmer experience than anyone could ever imagine. And we're the only ones that offer it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So before we let you guys go, we have some exciting news to share. For those of you that don't know, this past Thursday, Compass went public on the New York Stock Exchange, so big congrats to you guys.
Thank you.
What does this news mean for Compass and the McCooey Olivieri team moving forward?
I'll jump on that one if it's okay.
Go for it.
This personally is very exciting for me. Not my whole family, but a lot of people in my family worked on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. My father, my uncles, my brothers, and myself.
Wow. I was going to say your two worlds kind of collided.
Yeah. So in my mind, this is like an incredible badge of honor. It really is. Only the best companies can list on the New York Stock Exchange. So that alone should be enough, but it doesn't stop there. This actually has fueled Compass to continue to grow, continue to expand on Long Island and the rest of the country, and be able to fuel the growing marketing, the technology, as Alex mentioned, 550 odd engineers work at this company, and it's not stopping. It's just going to continue to grow and grow and grow, and this will give us the financing, if you will, or the ability to finance our growth going forward. I mean, it's just a powerhouse now.
Yeah, it's incredible.
By listing, it really is a big deal.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know, are we a tech company? Are we a real estate company? We're both,
Yeah,
to be honest
yes,
with
is the
you. We
answer.
really are both. And we utilize every bit of resources that we have at our disposal to really capitalize on every little thing that there is in the real estate world for all of our clients. You know, condos, co-ops, if you're an investor, you know, we have programs for everyone, and we cover it all.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, congrats on that.
Thank you.
And if our audience members would like to get in contact with you, they're interested in buying or selling a home, what is the best way for them to go about that?
Call, email, text, we answer everything.
Yeah.
Easy to reach you guys.
24/7.
Yeah.
You can reach one of us. And,
Ask my wife. She does not think.
yeah, and our team really allows us to, you know, help our growth and help us serve every client that you know, reaches out to us.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us on the show today. I'll be sure to have you back soon and contact you guys when I want to buy my future home.
Great.
You guys sold me. I'm interested.
Terrific.
And thank you all for tuning in to GC360. If you'd like to watch this episode or past episodes, you can on our website at www.gc360podcast.com. I'll see you guys next time.